What's up, guys? Welcome to your Tuesday physics class. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Nihilister says hello, wants to blast your face off. Man, I wish she was a meta unit. But what else is new? Still kind of getting used to this, like, long days lately with, like, it's staying light out. I have my light set up here and everything, and I feel like I actually have the camera slightly blown out because I really don't even need it. We got special arena rewards today, so I guess there will be no special arena fights today. Won't catch me complaining about that. What we do have today is some raid stuff. I'm not going for a real run. I'm going to do one run, try and get a score. I'll try and kind of talk through the teams that I'm using, give any tips for any new people, but I imagine most people have already done all their runs. I didn't make a video about it, so I thought I'd just talk about it a little bit on stream for those of you who are interested or still maybe struggling. So we're going to fight the Crystal Chamber, or the Jade Chamber as it should have been called. Really big missed opportunity there with it being all green. It totally looks like it could be Jade. Could have gone with Emerald Chamber too, but I prefer Jade Chamber. Jade Chamber? Jade. Maybe it's because I've been playing Black Myth Wukong lately, and there's the Jade Emperor in it. So I've got Jade on the brain, I guess. Anyway, let's get to the cash shop, pick up a few things here. I'll check in with chat in a minute. We will be doing Dragon Traveler in the second half, per usual. But before we really get started, we'll wait for some more people to come in and join the stream. Ooh, nice. We got an extra core dust today. At least it's cooled down a little bit. It was so hot last week, and then it cooled down a little bit towards the end of the week. It's still pretty hot out, but it doesn't feel like it's the middle of July, at least, like it did for a while. What if I just turn this light off for now? Would that be better? It's so light in the room right now, it almost doesn't make any difference. I'm just going to leave it, and then as the sun starts to go down and I don't have any light from my window, then I will turn the light on. That way I don't just run down the battery for no reason. Let's see, I actually don't really need fire ones, so we'll grab iron and the multicolored ones and the things. I always try and keep at least like 5k of each element. And then if I haven't used them for a while, then I'm like ready to go. Oh, we got a sneeze. All right, let's see who we have in chat. We got Lone Syndicate, Control Alt, Calcius on Tube. I don't know why I just read that as a totally different name. The Iron Blood Commander, Aurafly Collectibles. What's up? What's up? Welcome everybody. Couple people I don't recognize, and some old people I haven't seen for a while, as well as some regulars, so welcome everybody. Hello Sparks, what's up? Hello, what's up to you as well? Hope you guys are having a great day. Never give it up. Wait, never give what up? Nikkei? We're not quitting anytime soon. How am I enjoying Wukong? I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's definitely been really cool. Just got into chapter 3 recently and finished the like pagoda thing. Really cool game. Graphics are impressive. Boss designs are great. I love the lore and how they build off of Journey to the West, which believe it or not, I've actually read, which is like kind of an insane thing to do, but I tend to read long fantasy stuff for some reason. Like whenever I tell people that like I've actually read the Silmarillion and all the Lord of the Rings, people are like, "Really? You did that?" So I don't know. That's just like a me thing. And yet I'm not even really much of a reader. Like I don't normally read for fun. I won't read like random casual books. I'm either reading for information, or if there's something I'm really interested in, I'll dive into like a 1,000-page fantasy novel. Like. But yeah, anyway, so I think it's Black Myth Wukong is really cool. Controls feel good. I like pretty much like everything about it, aside from a couple things that now are obvious to me as to why it did not get Game of the Year. Because you guys remember I was watching the Game Awards on stream with you guys when it was nominated, and we were all surprised like Black Myth Wukong didn't win. Of course, I hadn't played it at that point, but now I totally understand why it didn't win. There are some things that are definitely kind of weird choices, a little bit of jank to it that I can see why that definitely held it back. Let's see. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good, actually. Way better. Despite the fact that I sneezed a second ago, I've been sneezing way less than I was last week. So, cheers, everyone. Hydrate. Today we're drinking a white tea with pomegranate, and it's lightly carbonated. To be honest, it almost tastes like it's an adult beverage, but it's not. Like, it totally doesn't list alcohol on here anywhere. There's no content, but tastes kind of sus. It's good, though. It's good. Very refreshing beverage on these warm days like this. What's up, Bob? What's up? Finally, you can catch class again. Nice. Glad you can make it. You mean the Crystal Chamber song is Never Give It Up? Oh, dude, I've forgotten what the Crystal Chamber song even is, but I got you. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at water ones. Wukong review soon. I mean, I don't know. I feel like most of my audience wouldn't be interested enough. But honestly, it would be something fun to do. Like, I really enjoyed making Stellar Blade content. And that was, at least had more of a direct connection to Nikkei. But even then, a lot of my viewers weren't interested. Like, Stellar Blade videos did not do particularly well compared to other videos. I made them anyway, because I just do this because I'd like to. But I have a feeling Black Myth Wukong would probably not get much attention. Not many people dive into Silmarillion since it can be intimidating, but it's great. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I don't know if anyone has read any, like, older real-world kind of text. Like, the Silmarillion kind of feels like you're reading, like, Old Testament King James Bible. Like, it is definitely intimidating, the style of writing. It's a lot to bite off for sure. Okay, let's go to the outpost. Did I already send people on expeditions? Oh yeah, I already got this. Okay, but we do need to advise, so I guess we're already here, so we'll do that. But yeah, my biggest problem with Black Myth Wukong is, well, there's like two issues, I guess, that I have with it that hold it back from, in my opinion, so far being like a truly great game. Keep in mind, I'm like not even halfway through it. But there's been a couple times, not very often, but a couple times where I've been fighting an enemy and then I think we got too far away from like wherever its original spawn point was, and then it will just teleport away. And sometimes it'll be like a fairly difficult enemy, and like, it's not the end of the world, okay, but when it teleports away, then it's at max health again. And it's like, if you're going through a big area and you've already used up like some of your mana trying to fight it and whatever, and then it's just like healed again, that's just complete BS. That is like legitimately unfair and like kind of bad. Like that shouldn't be happening. But that's honestly, even though that I think is like really bad, it's also like a very minor issue. And I've only seen that happen twice, I believe, so far. The thing that I think is actually a bigger problem that is like legit holding the game back, are the huge amount of invisible walls. I mentioned this before once when I was on stream. Like, there's just way too many invisible walls in that game. And if it was a totally linear game, it wouldn't be a problem. But there are a lot of secrets to find, and like you're supposed to try and explore and find, you know, alternate paths and things like that. And yet there's no way to visually distinguish where you can and can't go. There's just like invisible barriers sometimes, and sometimes there isn't. And then through the whole game, there's no falling. Like you literally can't fall off a ledge. And then you get to this new area, the pagoda that I just cleared, and suddenly you can fall off the edge, and like fall damage is a big deal. And like it's so I think that kind of thing, that's really bad game design. And I think the major problem with it, because you can't have a game that like makes you wants you to explore, but then has invisible things keeping you from exploring without indications of when you can and can't go up a mountain or not, that kind of thing. But despite all that, I think it is a good game. The combat's super fun. The graphics are impressive. The lore is really cool. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Ironblood Commander says, I would watch a Wukong review. I mean, some people probably would. Some people probably would. The 2 people in chat that said they would. Gonna finish up these advised sessions. And apologies for starting a little bit late today. Crow. You gotta talk to her 4 more times. Getting close to that sticker. Hey, Dr. Eagles just joined. Welcome to the stream. Hey, I can't type too much because carpal tunnel. Oh no, dude. Yeah, just relax your hands. Thanks for hanging out. You can be a lurker, but welcome. Welcome to Quincy as well. What's nice about talking to people after their max level, and I'm just trying to get the sticker, is that it doesn't matter what my response is. Like, if I get it right or wrong, you still get credit for it, so that's good. Two more. Oh. Delta. Can't forget one of my favorite girls. Do I need to start another new one? I think I might need to start another new one. Oh no. Neon. I will tomorrow though, because we just finished Arcana. Old Arcana, that is. Alright. Do we know approximate date for half anniversary? Yeah, it will be the end of April. Should be starting on whatever that last reset day is, and then going through the first like 2 weeks of May. I advised Crow. How dare me? Everyone deserves advice. In fact, arguably Crow deserves more advice than a lot of people. Like, Crow could use some advice, okay? I feel like that's fair. Yeah, no problem, Control-Alt. It's a brand new day for Train. Oh, we're actually getting to burst this time. A lot of these lower levels, you just finish it before you even burst. It's better to address the problem than ignore it. Exactly. Exactly. We're all about rehabilitation here. Okay, buy some blue tickets. And we still have quite a while left of this event. 2 more full weeks. Definitely going to give a lot of people time to go through the story. I have not even bothered... Wait, not here. Oh, I did click on the right thing. I haven't even bothered to go through things a second time. I just did my first run. I don't know if I'll ever get to doing this. I'm very unmotivated to do it. Only 9.4% completion. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. 3-week event. Story 2 should open, yeah, tomorrow. So that's cool. But like the minigame story, some people are really enjoying it. I've heard a lot of positive things about it. It's just not my thing though. Okay, let's go to the Ark. And since we don't have special arena, we'll just knock out... Wait, there is no special arena, right? Yeah, okay. We'll just knock out our rookie arena fights super quick. Judgment says, I love this event. The romantic aspect is next level for the game. The one thing you don't like is Arcana and Privity doesn't really do it for you. You're not like fans of those particular characters. Yeah, I mean, you know, they can only write that big of a story for so many characters, right? It's not going to be everybody's favorite, unfortunately. But yeah, I've heard the writing is good. People are definitely enjoying the like visual novel romance story. So that's cool. I'm glad that it's hitting the mark for a lot of people. Oh, that was it. Missilus and Pilgrim. 777. Oh, we got a lucky floor. Another 20 skins for Privity. Dude, Privity has so many skins. Most in the game now. Hey, Sudden But Inevitable is a member on YouTube. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. Became a member at the cultured student level. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating the supporting the channel directly. Really appreciate that. Shout out to all the members. And Sudden, you can use emojis. And you'll have access to a couple other things, as well as the Discord. You probably already saw what the things are, but yeah. Use some of those emojis in the chat right now. Try them out. Do you get your infinity coins for more gems? I'm gonna say no, because I don't know what you're talking about. We went through the story only once so far, and it was quite mild in your opinion. Check the other routes for curiosity still. I mean, there's a lot of rewards in there. Like, I just don't know if I have the patience for it. But there's a lot of rewards just from that perspective. It's worth going through it, even if you're not super into the story. Sutton says, cheers, you're my first YouTube membership. Thanks for helping with your silly gotcha games. Yeah, no problem. I'm here to help the community. The level infinite pass. Oh, I never do that. That does remind me though. I need to sign into the blah 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 link though. Yo, I have 44,000 coins in the blah 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 link store. I could probably get a few resources. I forgot that I could cash these in. Oh, I never browse 5 posts. I'm looking at the missions on blah 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 link. Honestly, I'm so lazy about stuff like that. Like, I don't know. If there's anything that's like outside the actual game client, I'm highly unlikely to do it. Already went through all the routes and endings currently available. It gets quite spicy. I believe it. What's up, Warlock Warlord? Welcome. Oh, I'm dying. I was not even looking at the game. Okay. Let's retry this. I don't know what happened. Need to actually pay attention to what's happening here since we failed. Dude, this stun guy is really annoying. I think that stuff is probably what killed... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely what killed me. Because Mihara just went down. But I think we'll probably pass it this time without too much trouble. Because I did take cover. I just came out a little too soon and Mihara got hit. Five seconds left. Whoa, God. Burst animation for Drake. I don't see that very often. Alright, there we go. Okay. Orify says, haven't had time to stop by streams these days, but you're assuming you enjoyed the new Snow White. Any other new Nikes catch your interest? Yeah, dude. I mean, new Snow White obviously was huge for me. I went for Max Limit Break her, and then after my initial pulls, then like towards the end of the event, I was like, I'm gonna do a random 10 pull because I got extra tickets, and then I just like got her again. So I immediately had her at core 1, which for me is pretty big. And then, as chat can tell you, I then put in hundreds and hundreds of custom modules into optimizing her. So she is my second most powerful unit, just below Eve, who is my only like unit that I went for max core on, with her, and her lines are also pretty optimized. So there's kind of like no way for Snow White to get first place on my account until I get core 7 of her as well. But yeah, definitely was excited for her. Believe it or not, I'm a huge Ninja Delta fan too, so that was exciting for me. Treasure Moran, super cool. Getting the treasure for Privity was cool. Those have probably been the ones like recently that I've been excited about. They had a direct link for blah 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 notices in game, but it's been removed, so you always forget about it now. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, you know, if it's something that's not in the game, it's just... I mean, some people are really, like, you know, up on these things, but I often don't pay attention, and I think a lot of people don't. The Wikipedia there is very helpful. You know what? It's interesting, because I've heard a lot of people are using the blah 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 functions. And I personally don't understand why. I mean, I think it's cool that people are, you know, find it helpful and that it's a tool that is benefiting the community. Because I didn't really think it would, to be honest. And remember, I was one of the beta testers for it. I just don't really see what the point of it is, to be honest. Other than, you know, it is cool to have a dedicated Nikkei social media thing, and so we're not just stuck on Reddit or whatever, you know. But, like, as far as, like, game functions, I just don't really understand what the point is. Like, you can look at all your unit stats and stuff just, like, in the game. Like, why do we need to do it on, like, a website? I don't know. That's just me, though. And I think I'm the outlier there. I don't really get it. Usually with these, everything clears out with Laplace. Yeah, I don't have Treasure Laplace, but she'd probably be very good for the Missilus Tribe Tower. Snow White Heavy Arms is a really cool character. Dude, she's super cool. She's best girl. Helm is tops on your account now. She's at core 2, plus your favorite item. Working on Cinderella currently. Nice. Yeah, favorite items give them such a huge CP boost. They're up there at like the top for a lot of people, I think. Like Drake and Helm. Did they change something about Senti Treasure yet? As far as I know, no. And I never did hear what was wrong with the wording about that. To be honest, I didn't follow up. Summer Dorothy took your Viper's crown for your strongest in your account. Sad times. I mean, Summer Dorothy is definitely a beast. That's funny that it's another water shotgun unit, though. Blah blah is so useful for seeing Nikkei stats and union stuff, at least for you. Yeah, that's what people say. That's what a lot of people say. To me, I'm just like, we can see all that in the game already, right? I don't understand that blah blah thing either. It seems like maybe just extra side stuff. Are there actual good rewards in there? There are some like community event things where you can do it where you like, you know, find different posts and stuff, and then you can get a couple gems. And there is like the daily sign-in bonus. So there are some like actual measurable incentives for going there. Yeah, it's pretty minor stuff, but if you're paying attention, it's there. It allows you and your union mates to see who has better stats for characters, since on blah 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 we don't have to add up the stats across 4 pieces. That's fair, that's fair. Hey, what's up, Gespenst? Love your batch of emojis there. Wait, what blah 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 guys are you talking about? You just know inside the Nikkei game. Yeah, so that's what the Nikkei, like, official community is called. Here, I'll put a link to it if you don't know what that is. I don't know if that link is going to work. If it will like not let you, if you'll have to sign in or whatever, since I'm signed in and I just like copied the home page. But yeah, that's what blah 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 is. If you haven't been there already. All right, Orifly, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Hey, all right, we got a custom module. A link to my page. All right, well, that's cool. Whatever. You can see everything from there. Give me a follow since it linked to my page. If you're not already following me on blah 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 link, now's your chance. Okay, let's open up some of the things in the inventory. Yeah, we'll go iron. Ironblood has to go to work. All right, thanks for coming through, man. Have a good day at work. You don't have that, it looks complicated. I mean, it is just another thing to do. The higher rocks haven't been implemented yet. I don't think so. I think that's supposed to be starting, like whatever the next, like in April. Can you open blah blah link in game in Nikkei with your smartphone? You used to be able to. Someone was just saying that you can't. Let me, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Hold up. Let me see. If we go to event notices, is it in here? Maybe they did take it out, which is kind of stupid if they did. Yeah, it just opens up the same thing. I don't know if you can get to it from in-game anymore. It's kind of crazy. Like, because there used to be a link to it in the event notices. But if you can't get to it from in-game, that seems like a really dumb thing to have done. Because, like, any new players aren't even going to know that it exists. Shift up, what are you doing? Unless I'm just being stupid right now. Like, is it up here and I just haven't noticed? It's possible. Let's quick battle these raid runs here. It'd be very convenient if the blah blah link was in-game. I mean, it used to be. It used to be. And then they apparently took it out. They're like, we have too big of a user base. Let's make it harder for people to get to. Kind of a strange choice. From the events tab in notices? No, you can't. This is where I was. It used to be, though. Okay, I'm going to try and see if I can optimize Rappy a little bit. We're going to try and get a little bit of higher elemental damage, because this is a very low elemental damage, so let's see if we can get this a little bit better. We got a black line of ammo capacity. Okay, so I'm actually going to change effects and now lock that black line. 85% ammo on a single line is kind of insane. And like, yeah, the elemental damage is trash, but I'm going to re-roll it anyway. So, yeah, let's do it. That's funny. That was not expected at all. It is confusing. It is confusing, Sudden. It's weird. It should be in there. Yep. Okay, so let's reset again. Hey, and then 22%? That's pretty good. Yeah, change effects. All right, cool. We got a random maximum perfect line of ammo, and on the second one, we got a strong roll of elemental damage. Sweet. So what I need to do now is lock these to get attack up here on this first line. Better luck than Snow White Heavy Arms? Bro. Snow White Heavy Arms was so rough. Those custom locks look very valuable. How do you get them as a new player? Just by doing interception. They go quick though. Like, you'll get them from naturally doing interception runs. Okay, I don't think there's anything else really for me to open up here. So that means it's probably time tackle the Jade Chamber. Let's do a challenge run. All right, I've literally not, you'll see my score there is 0. I have no score, which somehow puts me in the top 47%. That means that over 50% of players are just not even doing the raid at all. Yeah. Oh, nice. Mr. Kanto up here in first place. Okay, so these are my old teams. So this isn't going to be a guide, but, you know, I'm just going to, like, do a run, and I'll kind of talk you guys through it as I do it. So the first thing, I'm assuming there's nothing really new here about Crystal Chamber. Let me just read through this really quick and see if there's any, like, weird stuff that is, like, a new mechanic. So the crystals can be intercepted, sure. Fires a laser. Launches huge crystal missiles that can be intercepted after a certain number of attacks. Okay, so this is the one where you choose the 1 or the 2, I think. And so it's by hit count, not by damage. Sinister Crystal Menace inflicting a debuff on Nikke's, decreasing their attack by 30%. Yeah, so you don't want to go for this one. Never use the Crystal Light. Always go for the Crystal Missile and then shoot it. Crystal Piercers, fires barrage of crystals, dealing damage, generates a code barrier, so yeah, standard stuff. Bring your fire Nikke's. Fires a laser beam, dealing damage to all Nikke's, additional damage to Nikke. Interesting, okay. Detonates the crystal energy stored in the pillar. Okay, so shoot the pillars as they pop up. Launches small crystal missiles, dealing damage to all Nikke's. Reinforced Crystal Piercer can only be stopped through special interception. Should be attempt special inter fail. Crystal. Okay, yeah. So this is just the QTE. All right. So it looks like pretty normal stuff. Nothing crazy here. Now it might have a ton of DPS. I don't know. We'll see if it's hard or not. Your Rappy is good, but you need ammo on her. Gotta organize teams. Yeah. You're on part 4 of the raid right now, and your team cannot beat it. It's normal for us new players to not win solo raids when it's giving us a new player's raid. Yeah, dude. You should not be expecting to finish all of it if you just started. You know, it depends on how long you've been playing, how many fire Nikkes. Make sure you have at least 1 fire Nikke on each team. Just do your best. You'll get stronger over time. Does that 1 or 2 mean a Nikke from the burst category? I'm not sure what you're talking about. The right option is the big ice rock. It's reversed. Okay, so I need to pick the number 2 option to get the multi-hit rock. Okay, thanks for the tip. Can you believe your Swole White is 8 out of 8 on lines? 4 elemental, 4 attack, and nothing else? Hey, you got the important stuff. You got the important stuff. The 1 or 2 is not from the Burst Nikkei. It's for the... Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, so when you fight Crystal Chamber, these 2 circles are going to pop up. This is what I was talking about, the choices. It'll be 1 and 2. So you're choosing to either take the debuff or take the crystal spiky ball that you have to shatter. So, okay, so let's just get into it. We'll talk about like how I'm gonna approach this. So, the first thing I'm gonna do, since I've never fought this boss, is I'm just gonna go to the raid ranking, and I'm gonna look at the number 1 guy, Mr. Kanto here, and I can see his teams. Now, a word of caution to people that don't have super built high-level accounts. You don't necessarily want to just copy these teams. They're not going to always work for you because you might have different units. You might not have all the units. Some of the units just might not be built enough. You know, they might be going for strategies that aren't applicable, whereas you might need to include some more healers or whatever. So just know that, like, don't expect to just copy all these teams directly and for it to work. It might not. But it is a good place to see what could work. And you can see everybody, you know, what they're doing here. So I'm just going to go with the number 1 guy here, and I'm going to start copying them. So I'm going to click on that little link, and then go to copy, and save it to my team 1, save, and then I'll go to team 2, I'll copy, and, oh, I don't have Arcana there. Okay, so I'm going to have to make an adjustment, because I did not pull the new Arcana, so that's fine. We'll go to team 3, copy, save, go to the link, team 4, copy, save, go to the link, team 5, copy, save. Okay. Some teams require high-level dolls to work. Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, like I said, however much you have your units built is going to depend on whether you can actually use those teams or not. Okay, so this team, I didn't even look to see what they were. This team looks like this is probably going to be fine. This is the shotgun team that I am going to need to change since they were including Arcana, so I'll come back to this in a second. This team is interesting, but this should be fine. And then, interesting that Brid is on this team. But okay, this is fine. Although I don't have my diesel built at all. Like, she literally has no armor on her even. Look, we got level 0 armor. And I have like charge damage cube. What is this? Yeah, charge damage cube. Okay, diesel's there. And then kind of an interesting fire team. I mean, this kind of makes sense. This makes sense. So one of the things you want to make sure for Crystal Chamber is that obviously you need a fire unit on every team because you'll need to shoot through the elemental shield. But you also are going to want probably at least 1 MG on every team, maybe multiple MGs, because when you have to shoot that ball, it goes by hit count. Shotguns can be okay there too, but MGs are going to be the most helpful. So I might want to adjust this team just because my diesel is crap. And I do need to put another shotgun user here. So I'll probably just change that Snow White team quite a bit. And I will go with Diesel here on the shotgun team. And then we'll go to the Snow White team and I'll take off Diesel and my... we'll take off Brid and we'll take off Diesel because she's not built either. So what can I do with this? I need another burst 2 because we're using Mast. What other burst 2s am I using? So I'm using Grave already. I'm using Nayuta. I'm using Brid. And I'm using Crown. Okay, so where does that leave me? We could use Naga. We could use Bunny Aid. Blanc. Or we could use... What's-her-face? Anchor. That could work too. Might just go with Bunny Aid here. I think we'll just go with Bunny Aid. So then I need to make sure I have some type of fire unit here. Are we already using Modernia somewhere? Yes, I am. I'm using Modernia and Ray and Mihara somewhere, right? Yes. Okay, so here... that leaves me with Asuka, which doesn't seem great on that team. Hit count might be a big issue here, actually. Hit count might be a problem. Do you know if Dorothy's Serendipity is getting a rerun? I don't know, but I would assume she probably is. This doesn't seem super great, I'm gonna be honest with you. I may have to just rearrange the team completely because of not having Arcana. Because not having an MG or a good fire unit on here is definitely kind of a problem. Trying to think what are other potential options that I could do with this. We could really be memeing and use Nihilister. Or use Bay just for fun. I'm already using Mass, so could use Bay. You know what? I'm using Nero. That's not... Oh, you know what? But I already have Moran. I kind of want to use Nero just for the fun of it. But she conflicts with Moran because they're trying to do the same thing. You need to redo your fights. One of your teams got nuked too fast, not having a Gatling gun. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's approach this from the burst 3 angle first. Honestly, having 2B here might not be terrible. Like, this is just going to be kind of a poorly performing team, if I'm being real. But 2B would be kind of fun to use. Let's do it. We're going to use 2B. We're not here to set high scores. We're just going to, like, make an interesting team. And you guys can see, like, the things that I'm talking about. So we'll use 2B. And then we do have our 1 MG... if she's bursting from Iran, so maybe that'll work out. We'll see, we'll see. And then I'll use Bunny Aid. Okay, we'll just try this. Put Asuka on the Fire Nation team and use Alice in the Snow White team. Yeah, that could definitely have worked for sure. That probably would be a lot better, to be honest, rather than using 2B here. Kind of just wanted to use 2B for the fun of it, but I like that suggestion. We'll go with that. It'll help with our burst gen. My only worry here is that the hit count is going to be bad. You think people are using Moran to tank the big rock damage and keep DPSing the boss? Yeah, maybe. Okay, alright, so, it's number 2 that we need to hit to get the ball, right? Okay, let's go! Jade Chamber. This should probably be one of our higher DPS teams, I think. So you can see it's going by hit count with all the ones. There we go. Not seeing its little like crystal appendages pop up. Okay, here we go. QTE. I don't know what the pattern is. Oh, alright, it's just a circle. Pretty easy stuff there. Alright, phase 2. It's going to change a little bit. Shoot some of these crystals. I don't know if I even need to worry about shooting the crystals. What are these things? Does it matter? Do I have to shoot these? Doesn't seem like they're parts. Doesn't really do much. This is a new animation. Okay, we kind of took heavy damage from that. We took heavy damage from that. So that might be an issue for some of the other teams, actually. Oh, shoot. I didn't notice that there was, like, balls coming out. Yes, these like hovering shield things are new. That's definitely like a new thing. Okay, big laser that looked scary, but it didn't do anything. There's like a lot of stuff happening on the screen, but also not a lot actually happening. It mostly just seems distracting. I haven't even been quick charging. Oh, let's destroy these. Oh, QTE. Alright, 15 seconds left. Seems like we've probably seen all there is to see. Big scary laser that isn't scary. Let's see. That's what one of your unit mates did with Moran. You don't even have to worry about health. Okay, okay. The appendages don't appear, so you can't get double damage with Pierce. Let's see. Think about Soul Raid is how you can enjoy the music since the mechanics are a bit on the easy side. Yeah, okay. So we got 4.8 million here, or billion. I'm sure almost all of this is coming from Rappy. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that was a very good team. That was probably one of the best teams. So it may have felt easier than it's actually going to be. Like, this shotgun team might really struggle, actually. I have a feeling we might die, because we don't really have any healing here with the shotgun team. But we'll just go in. And you only have to, like, choose the one or the two once in this fight. Which in other versions, you'll have to choose it, like, multiple times throughout the fight. So that's interesting. Ooh, okay, there we got it. For a second, I thought we weren't going to be able to destroy it. Okay, QTE. Super easy clear on that. Like, that's got to be one of the easier QTEs for a boss. So my concern is going to be in the second half when it's just shooting a lot of shit at you. It made like 0 difference with the other one because we had like crown and helm. But this one, it might actually get scary. Like, because all those little crystals and stuff are going to add up. Let's see how it goes. Okay, stuff is happening. Oof, yeah, okay. I don't think I got in cover in time. I don't know what the timing for that is. And these crystal ball things are going to be a problem, maybe. Okay, we made it, we made it. But I have a feeling we might die. It's very possible we die before the end of this. Like this. I think I need to take cover. We're getting low on health. Alright, less than a minute left. Okay, we took cover in time for that. Otherwise, that totally would have wiped us. Oh boy, not being in full burst here is a problem. Yeah. the spiky crystal balls got us because we weren't in full burst, and so like one unit was not able to get a big enough hit count on those little spiky balls. So what you need to do there if you're doing a real run is probably hold your burst for a few seconds. So then it wouldn't even need to be much, it looked like, from the timing. But for a few seconds, looks like you'll need to hold the burst there. It was around the 45-second mark or so. So you can be in full burst on those, and then you should have no problem clearing them. So, alright. Okay. Let's do the next team. What's the lowest score that will still get your rewards? I mean, as long as you do an attempt at all, you'll get rewards. Like, just put up a score and you'll get something. This is probably not going to be a good team for me. Just consider what units I have built. Because my Ada Wong is not very good. And I don't know if they're trying to like really pump Nayuta in this situation, maybe. In which case she would have to have the highest attack. And I'm not sure this particular strategy is going to work out for mine. I don't know what my attack values are. I don't know who's getting the buff here from Miranda in this case. It's probably Mihara in this situation. Oof, we just took a lot of damage from that. That definitely hits hard. But with healing, it's kind of not a factor. So it's probably only an issue with a team that like has no healing. Okay, it should be one more round of those spiky balls. Yep, here we go. It's a bad time to reload for Mihara. Oof, we're not destroying them at all. That was terrible. We missed all of them, but thankfully with the healing we were able to tank it anyway. Mihara was on reload. That was pretty bad. The timing for me on those spiky balls at the end are not working out for me very well. But we just tanked it. Alright, yeah, that's not a great score. Mihara did pretty much all the damage there. Yeah, it would be interesting to have checked. I didn't notice, but I'm not sure who was getting the buff from Miranda on that team. Which can make a big difference. Alright, we got our, like, random makeshift Snow White team here. This one might be a big struggle, actually. Like, Moran should keep us alive, but at the same time, depending on when our burst is going off, it might be an issue with some of the mechanics. We're in full burst, so that's good. Bruh. Yeah, that was not great. Even in full burst, we didn't have a big enough hit count. It's definitely a big weakness of this team. I need another MG on here. You definitely won't be shooting for top 10. Oh shit. Those circles were a lot more buff than I was expecting. Moran was not able to shoot through them. It took you around 4 months to get your first border and other 12 for top 3 for the best border. And honestly, it's not to be depressing for new players, but it's probably going to take even longer. It depends on how many people quit, I suppose. Oh shit, I wasn't shooting the things. That was dumb. I was not... Alright, well, we're dying here. I was completely ignoring the green balls coming at my face. I was like, spiky crystals, whatever. Moran won't die, though. Watch Moran just solos this whole last minute of the fight. That would be hilarious. You have a few frames, but you don't remember if any of them are from raids. It will say, if you look on your player card, it'll say what they're from. I'm just going to ignore, I'm going to tank these. I'm just going to ignore it. Yeah, the damage isn't relevant. Which, honestly, whoever was saying that in the comments, that's probably what I should have done with Moran from the beginning. Just ignored the mechanics and just had Moran tank everything, rather than wasting my shots at it. Alright, so obviously that was a bad score since most of the team died. But we're going to keep moving. Okay, we got our last team. This one actually might be another hard one. We'll see. Because although we have a ton of firepower here and a lot of MGs, it could be a problem with... it could be a problem with the lack of healing. Just like the shotgun team. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, she did survive the whole time. Nothing's going to stop Moran. You might want to delay that too. Like, I'm shooting it right away, but you don't have to, like, hit that immediately. You might want to delay your choice for a second. Because the boss is just sitting there doing literal nothing. So, might as well take some time for free shots for a few seconds. This Jade chamber is a little different, because like the other one will have like little crystals that pop up that you destroy like parts. And this one, ooh, we failed it. Oops. Let's just retry. But this one doesn't have any parts to actually shoot. Just cleared this boss on normal campaign. Nice. I'm not sure what's making us fail there. We're just gonna take the fail. Maybe it was the spray from Leader, possibly? I don't know. We're... 3.14% is way better than that had any right to be. That's hilarious. Okay. Hopefully that means people just aren't trying until tomorrow morning. Because this ends in less than 24 hours. That was... maybe people don't care about this boss that much. Maybe the average scores are just lower, possibly. I don't know. Because... we died with like 40 seconds left on the shotgun team. Our Snow White team got wiped with almost a full minute left, with only Moran finishing it. And then that last team, we just failed the QTE and took it. And then we still got top 3.1%. That's funny. Shift Up said they're going to improve gun viewing angles. You hope we get to see the Nikkei actually holding the gun from the side and not afloat. Yeah, it was unclear exactly what they meant about that, but I do agree it would be good if they improve that. Yeah, top of the charts. You might be off, but you think the boss has parts you can pierce through? Like when it puts up those hovering arm shield things, you can pierce through those and get double hits. You could be right on that, but there's no destructible parts. One day in 18 hours? Wait, really? Oh, yeah, because it's refresh time. Yeah, you're right. I was reading the refresh time. That's why I thought it said 18 hours. So there is a whole extra day left. You're right. Okay, let's send some friend points. Grab these. Anyway, like I said, that was not meant to be like a tutorial or a guide by any means. But just to talk through and see what the boss actually did. Okay, nothing to... Oh, we do have our purple mold. Let's open the purple mold. Got a purple girl. What else do we have? I think we have a friendship poll. Yes, we do. Okay, so we are still hoping for the upgraded Yunhua. Please, one day it's gotta actually happen, right? Ooh, we gotta change. Who is it? It could be Yunhua. It can't be Yunhua because she's not missless. Laplace. Alright. Sure. It is what it is. Getting any SSR from a friendship poll is always cool. I'll take the Laplace. If your tactical Yunhua came from purple mold, that would be nuts. Dude, it would be nuts. Maybe the boss is too simple and people are holding off their best runs. You don't know. You have an eerie sense of safety right now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, generally on the last day, scores go up quite a bit. Still, with how bad that run was, that's kind of crazy that even with a whole day left, I was almost top 3%. That was pretty surprising. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, I need to find Laplace. Core up old Laplace. Laplace is so low on your personal tier list, but you're nearly done with her favorite item. Nice. Yeah, I've never built her. Like, I don't even have overloads on her, because I never used her as a normal unit before she got her treasure, and I never got her treasure, so she's just kind of been chilling here. Grab these rewards. Oh, I thought I had favorite item materials to open. Guess I do not. Alright, so we do have one spot still open in my union. If people are on NA server and they have a powerful account, please hit me up or tell your friends, hit me up. We are trying to get a strong player to finish out all the spaces in my union. Let me know. We are accepting applications. Alright, I think it's time to switch to Dragon Traveler. Let me just change the stream info. Plus, Truther has saved you on Iron Solo Raid. Yeah, I mean, she's honestly a solid unit. She is pretty good. You have Pain Max after completing Max Pain 1. Sure. You know, I've never played a Max Payne game. Let's grab our dispatch rewards. So I have not been able to diamond my Ifrit yet because I'm still missing fodder. For the last few days, I need more. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else since last stream that I've improved. I don't know if I had Diamond Fenrir last stream. That might be new. I posted it on Discord, but yeah. Also, Purple Star for Athena. That's new. And Purple Star for Venus. So that's also new. So always feels good to like power up your EX units. Also, I'm waiting on getting more fodder for Jing too, because I'm trying to. I need it for both Jing and for Ifrit. So that is kind of the delay. So the only EX unit that I don't have at a pink or a purple star yet is Ares, and she's getting really close. I only need like less than 10 shards for her. Finally got your Jing Bunny? Nice. Any info you can give on the next unit coming, you think, tomorrow? I don't know what the next unit is, to be honest. I was kind of busy over the weekend, so I might be out of the loop. Have they posted stuff on Twitter about it? Let me see. Oh, there is a new code. Eyes on Me. Let's see if that works. I don't know if I already did this or not. We'll try that in a second. Yeah, I don't know what unit that is. Well, there's quite a few codes that maybe I haven't used yet. But yeah, I don't know anything about this unit. I did not use her in the beta. Let's see. Okay, redeem code. Eyes on Me. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a new one. I'll put it in chat. And then I don't think I've done this one either. Nether Prince. Let's double check. Yep, that's a new one too. And then there was one more, I think. Let's see, so the new unit is an assassin. And she's red and blue, I guess. Or no, red and black. Oh, and another code. Zagreus. Is that her name? Maybe that's her name. Yep, that's a new one too. Here, let's switch to what I've been looking at. So this is the new unit. And I think this is her name, Zagreus. Where's a better picture of her? Right here. Yeah, Zagreus, Northern Prince. Caught in the secret rose garden. Okay. So let me see if the guide talks about her. Assassin. Oh, yeah, here she is. Pretty good. Okay, yeah, so she is red and blue. And it's ranking her as S+ in PvE and A in PvP. So pretty strong looking assassin. And red and blue, that's going to directly compete with Fenrir. So looking like a better unit than Nemesis potentially. Although Nemesis can be super good with her silence ability in certain situations. Nemesis, I think, is honestly maybe even better than this is representing. Hades, of course, is the best assassin. She's just good everywhere. And Fenrir, they have her as an A and a B versus Zagreus, an S+ and an A. And like I said, they have the exact same elemental typing. So yeah. She could definitely be worth getting. But I have not personally gotten to use her. I didn't have her on the test server. The guide is linked in the Discord, yes. Yeah, if you didn't get Fenrir, then it seems like kind of a must-pull, yeah. Okay, let's go to Adventure and get one of these going in the background. So, what is it? It's green and Otherworld right now. Everybody's two favorites. Okay, but we got our Venus and somewhat built Jing on there, so hopefully we'll be able to do something. And then let's do the guild stuff. I'm also recruiting for my Dragon Traveler guild. So we have 2 spaces open here. So if you are on Zeus 1, join up. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. Let's see, guild recruitment, post. Then we can do this. Ooh, these are all really low level people. Anybody better? Come on now. Okay, at least this person's over 2 million. Man, times are tough. There's not a lot of powerful accounts. 2.8, that's much better. Okay, well, we'll see. Okay, let's do the dragon run really quick. Just auto this. You do have the red and blue dragon build a bit. Yeah, I mean, those are my 2 main teams. Otherworld is your high floor? Wow. It's your least invested dragon, but you're still doing well in it? I mean, hey, that's good. Item of note, we just won another guild fight. Nice. I enjoy the guild battles. They're like simple enough that it's not stressful and time consuming, but like there's enough to it to at least make it like, you know, something interesting to do each day. I think it's pretty good. And I also really like it that as the guild leader, I can adjust team placement, you know? More games need to do that. Oh, someone messed up their team. Who is it? This happens every now and then. Xandus. I don't think you're on the Discord. Let's see. Let's send him a DM. Let's see. One of your teams got messed up. Please update when you can. Okay, Guild Expedition. Nice, holding it down. We're gonna teleport out of this bitch. And Abyssal Being. I'm gonna get wrecked. Okay, but let's attack it. Should I just go with this team? I think we'll just go with this team. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try something. I'm going to try putting Venus on here. I have not used her in this kind of situation yet. So we're going to see how that goes. The thing is, he does so much damage, I'm not sure Venus healing will even be relevant. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh, that's you, Sudden? Oh, yeah. Well, fix the team, bro. It wasn't your matching name, so I didn't realize it was you. Yeah, Venus's healing wasn't even relevant, because basically, if I get hit, it's just a one-shot. So we'll take her off the team. The Abyssal Being, the final boss on this thing, is so powerful. It's like, you just gotta throw people at it and chip away. Okay, so that's why I had Fenrir in the first place, because she can just do more DPS, like as much damage as possible. I don't know if there's anything else that's worth changing. Potentially could take off Vivian and then put in Hades, but we're just gonna go with this. Open the shade a little bit. Light on. It's definitely starting to get dim. Yeah, that wasn't any better. Okay, I can't attack him again. Okay, so at this point, where do I want to go? What can I pick up? Maybe I go north and see how many treasure chests I can get here. I might be able to pick up 3. I can probably only reach 2 of them. But I'll try going north. Grab this rune. So we'll definitely make a pit stop for this Dragon Soul. I try to prioritize Dragon Souls over pretty much everything. Let's get this rune crystal. That was some less than efficient movement. Grab this chest. Yeah, we made a little detour down here. So, oof. We can't even get to that chest, actually. Because I need 9. Oops. Okay. We'll grab this gold. And then we will garrison. Guild auction in progress. What did you guys buy? Pretty much nothing. Everything's here. Nobody cares. This is all really bad stuff. This is definitely a bad guild auction day. Dang. Dude, we won too. Why is it all so bad? You're sitting at 120 on all your units currently. Gotta save a bunch of worm essence to get past it. Dude, the worm essence gates can definitely take a while. Can definitely hit a bottleneck from that. Okay, speaking of leveling up, I finally hit tier 3 a couple days ago, which was pretty exciting. It's definitely a big power buff. And how far did we get? 5 out of 10. Okay. So let's see if we can just change some positioning and clear this. Oh no, this is probably terrible. Dude, Caligula and Scheherazade and the bull guy and Athena. Bro. No wonder we lost this. Okay. What am I even gonna do here? I think maybe we'll go like this. And swap. Bro, this is pretty bad. I don't see us winning this under any circumstance, but we'll do our best. Try a little bit of manual play here. Might not even have really needed that heal. But I just wanted to make sure we didn't die to the bull. Oh my god, Caligula is so close to death. He had like barely any HP and we just couldn't finish him. This is for sure going to be like one of these stupid infinite life scenarios where they just never die. Yeah, there's no, I just can't keep up. I don't have enough DPS. I can't get through these like double healers like this. That's crazy. We'll just auto the rest of this and see what happens. Because even manually directing all my attacks to go to like one of the healers, like... Oh, we burned through Athena. That's pretty surprising, but we have 20 seconds left. Oh, maybe in the final end here, we're actually going to make it. That's amazing. We finally broke through, and we're actually clearing this with 7 seconds left on the clock. All right. That was a big surprise. That was a big surprise. I will take it. Okay, so we'll block Fenrir and go over here, I guess. Yeah, do this, I think. Okay, so we'll minimize this again. And then let's do our gear fight. So we'll do one actual fight. Oh, I wonder if it's better now at this point, instead of using Titania. Let's actually do two. Okay, so we're going to run this on auto with Titania. And then we're going to swap her out and put in Venus. I think that'll be really interesting. They're both just healers, so I doubt it's going to really affect my damage much. If Titania's keeping me alive here fine, which she has been, probably no real point in switching to Venus, but I don't know, I'm curious. We'll see what changes. You wonder if guild auction gets better, we're like top 10% and won and still got low tier rewards. I mean, it's based on the actual buildings that you destroy, because it shows the reward for whatever like main base you hit. So that's why sometimes they're kind of bad even if you win, you know? Because like if you didn't destroy the right thing that actually would give you like EX shards or something like that, then it's just not going to be there. Dude, their team did fall like dominoes after the tank. Okay, so we did get an all-time high, which makes sense because we're getting more powerful every day. So we got 175 million. So now let's do the same thing and just, instead of Titania, which let me double check this. I have her as the third burst, okay. We're just going to drop in Venus and see if that makes any difference. It might even be worse, who knows. I think we'll put her here. Yes, getting the main castle is the most important. That said, you know, you should just pick the fights that you can win. So, you know, if the main castle is really strong, then just like go for a weaker one. But yes, to get the better rewards, the main castle is what you have to destroy. Alright, well technically that was worse, but that's probably just RNG. So basically neither one of us is affecting my damage at all. And they both healed me enough to get to the end and we did fine. That said, Venus is only one purple star versus my Titania, which is one red star. So obviously Venus is better overall. But yeah, what did we get? Flame Lord's armor. Alright, at least it's a one set. Okay, so let's just sweep this. And we lost again. Oh, but we did clear that one. So let's double check it again and see if we can get past this. The boss is Panda. We probably just lose this because this already looks like good positioning. We could move a little bit over like this, but basically this is just what we want to do. Let's try manualing for a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna hit Caligula and Natanith are obviously our #1 targets. Why is Panda attacking my DPS over here? Oh, because Oberoni already died. Dang, okay. If Oberoni is just dying to the boss, then we're probably just too weak. We're just not going to make it. So, that's okay. Oh no, Oberoni was still alive. How did the panda get past her? That's interesting, because she was blocking him. But then he just started attacking my Jing. And my Moonin. Huh. Well, we're going to go to the other element. Oh, we're doing better this time. Looks like we're probably going to run out of time, but actually, we killed the boss. I wonder if we just lost to time the other time, too. Oh, yeah, dude, Caligula's healing way too much. Yeah, okay. We'll just take that L and then go to Otherworld. You hate the panda? I mean, I don't feel like he's that scary, but I guess he was in that instance. Okay, so for here, I think we want to do this. It could be worth swapping out a unit, but I think I need Hellveil for blocking their Hades, so we'll see how this goes. Got Scheherazade from World Auction. Nice. That's a W. Oh my god. Dude, their Hades is too strong. She's just going through and like picking me apart one by one. Ooh, we're making a comeback though. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. That was kind of on the edge. Nice. Oh, hold up. Let's restart this. Block the panda. Move our Hades to go straight for Fenrir. And then like this. Okay. And then we'll minimize it and go back to something else. Get the farming going. Dude, that's such a good feature in this game. That is such a good feature. Oh, we hit our daily quests. Oh, I'd have to perform a limited summon. I haven't already? Really? Okay, let's do one-time summon for Jin. Didn't get anything. That's fine. We'll grab one of these. So potion event is coming up next, I believe. So just getting a few extras of those. Collect this. Even in a silly game, the panda feels over the top silly. You don't like Kung Fu Panda? What? It's kind of funny how many games include a panda as a character. Like, it's funny that that's a thing. Okay, let's sweep through these really quick. then we have PvP left. Dude, in the last cloud, whatever it's called, I didn't attack a single time. Because I just wasn't available during the attack hours. I hate that event so much. It's so silly to me that you can only attack during certain times of the day. So I definitely fell behind on getting the rewards to buy my next, whatever it is. Let's see. What are they called? In Cloud Clash. Yeah, I'm trying to get the Stitcher. And I think I attacked one time on the Cloud Clash before, and I didn't attack a single time this time. So I keep getting low rewards. Because even though, like, overall, even if the whole server is doing well, like, my individual participation, my daily, is like, I'm not getting anything. Wait, why do I have an alert on this, though? Oh, okay, here. Okay, Points League. We can do this one. The Arknights Enfield game, which you don't play, has so many memes about the panda on their game. It's so silly. I didn't know there was a panda in that game, but that's funny. You know, I heard there was like a lot of controversy around parts of it, which at this point there's controversy around every game, but I think it's doing well. Like, it's definitely kind of a unique game, but by all accounts the people that are into it really like it. I think it's been pretty successful so far. Finding an extra opponent today might be asking for a lot. Yeah. I might just have to fight somebody that gives me +0. Yeah, we'll do this. I have 4 extra attempts. I've kind of been sandbagging a little bit. Wow, the triple win. That's very unusual. So at least getting the victory points there, even if I'm not getting the, like, daily accumulated points. Ooh, this person might be one that I can beat. Let's see. It's actually +3. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Cloud Clash definitely feels like a don't forget about us on the weekend kind of thing. Yeah. Which, honestly, like, I mean, there's other things in life. Sometimes I'm gonna forget about you on the weekend. Like, stuff like that is, I don't know. It is what it is. Your guild team is fixed? Okay, thank you. Okay, we got one more extra attack that we can do. Could we beat this guy? Probably. It'd be pretty close, though. I don't know if I should risk this. There might be a better target. Oh, we failed on the tower. This is probably a better target. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. All wins. Now let's see where we lost. Oh, we finished all 10 of them. We never lost. Sweet. So what do we get? Freaking Caligula. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's do normal tower in the background. think we just try this as is. And then for this team, we also just leave it. Okay, back to PvP. I'm not even going to bet this time, honestly. I have no idea who's going to win. Since Kiyoshiro, or whatever his name was, quit, there's no, like, obviously most powerful person. And so I just don't want to think about it. It's like how I treat Champions Arena and Nikkei. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to bother. Okay, so... Points League. You're looking forward to Enfield, but it seems a bit soulless to you. Plus all the grind, it threw you off at the end. Yeah, I heard it definitely is grindy. Some people are all about that, though. Like, people love... Like, the grind is the thing that they like, you know? If they can just, like, put in the time and the effort to build something over months or whatever, that's kind of what they want, you know? Oof, we just got overpowered. Yeah. They destroyed us. Okay, this is one that we should be able to win. Why? What happened? Wait, seriously, what happened? Why did it take out Fenrir? That was weird. Huh, okay. I have not fought the green team with Jing and like everyone being built like this before, so this is going to be interesting. It looks like they're going all in on Tyrfing. If Tyrfing bursts, she can actually be super scary. She goes crazy when she's in her demon form. It's just usually she never gets a burst. But they're backing her with Vivian. I wonder if that's a trap. Like if they're just trying to bait me to try and kill her. But I think we're going to. Because that would be bad if I actually end up having to deal with Transformed Tyrfing. But while we're attacking Tyrfing, Jing might just kill us. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I definitely have a big power advantage, so I probably just steamroll them anyway. Who 5 people are winning your 100 locks? Hey, you said you weren't in. You said you weren't going to give away your locks, so, you know, we ended the Nikkei segment without doing the giveaway. We just move people over like this. Another green dragon team with Jing. This time they're using Athena, which is interesting. That could be a problem. They have a lot of defense, also using Azure Dragon. We burnt through it, though. Here you thought I would encourage gambling? Hey, you weren't down, so, you know, I'm not going to force you. Okay, we just overpowered them super easily. We did fail that. Okay, that's fine. We made it through at least a few floors. This looks like this should probably be another win. Last one. Okay, another easy win here. Like, honestly, we could probably just arrange them however we want, but we'll just do this. Have not seen that Cyclops team on another team ever, I think. He is a archer, I believe. Hey, they're working with what they have. They're working with what they have. Okay, so it's normal arena only left. Let's get our oath boost. Our oath boost. Why is that so hard to say? Get our oath boost first. Upgrade that. And then we will sweep some PvP. What am I currently? Rank 136. Cool. Okay, I think that's it, right? Nothing left to do? And we have these alerts, but it's like nothing that I can do anything with. Yeah. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. Good luck on the last day of solo raid for Nikkei if you're trying to do that. I'll be sitting this one out. Good luck on whatever you're building on Dragon Traveler. We do have that new assassin unit coming up next. Looks like a pretty strong pull, but I personally have no experience with her. So this is the first unit I kind of know nothing about, to be honest. So we'll see what it's like. Anyway, hope you guys have a great night or morning or whatever time of day it is, wherever you're at in the world. And I will catch you guys in the next video or stream.